Hello and welcome. I've got this microphone here that's connected to, is it on? It is on. Connected to here. Apologies, no microphone for them over here. Uh, no. Well, I let the device go on snoozy doo snooze over here. I waited too long to mess with it. I'm going to go through my notes. I need to figure out some shenanigans to make as far as content. Hello. Just kind of went into it. So sorry. So sorry. Was that a bit much? Was that too much? Too fast? Too quick? Too confusing? Apologies. Let's start from the beginning. Hello. Hello. My name is Jezebel Darling Consuelo Alexis Saran, and I'm from Aurora, Illinois, born 1987. Recently, in June, I'll leave that part, the other part, a mystery. Mystery. Oh, sorry. For now, will be a mystery. Apologies as I hit the chickadee. Okay, so let me go through these notebooks. I have several notebooks that I've already started with notes for a variety and game shows. These are notes for the variety and game show. I hope you can hear me properly. I accidentally ruined this table by putting all of my notebooks on it. It's a table that goes, it size under a bed and such and adjusts and whatnot. And I foolishly put all of my notebooks on it. I felt like that architect who built the library but didn't take an account for the weight of the books. He designed a library and didn't take account the weight of the books. So when everything was actually said and done and the books were put in, it started essentially sinking because he didn't take account the weight of the books when he designed it. So it was much heavier than expected. So I've heard. Dun 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 dun. Sometimes I ask Google, but it should be all not correct and such. I'm trying to fix my stuff over here. I want to lay things out. I don't want to ruin any more things. Got my chair here. I don't need the case for this. Ah! I scratched the wall, so sorry. Okay. So I can put some of my notebooks here. So I have these. Accidentally have three of the exact same style written in, but there is one that supposed it was supposed to not have as much, but I accidentally wrote in it multiple times. Okay. So I have four of these notebooks. These notebooks. Notebooks. There really isn't anything in here. I was about to say, I feel like you got brought by mistake. That one got brought by mistake. She don't need to be here. This one may have a bunch of little random notes, but not a bunch because it's a small notebook. But I'm saying a scatter some amount, more than a few. Oh, Well. This is not a joke. It's a little bit of a poetry, one would say. Thank you. Hello. I'm going through all of my notes I was just showing. I've got several here. I can go through this properly, but there's really isn't much in here. I've got all these notebooks here. These four, I'm writing on my notes to do several little question whatnots, practice for my future variety show, make little this and that for y'all. So I have these notebooks too. I accidentally started writing in 3 of the same notebooks. I take that as that means I have a lot of notes. So I'm organizing them. I am currently organizing them so that I can make more content, fun, interactive questions. I started actually little stickers when you guys answer. They correlate to how many stickers you guys get, and it starts off with little stickers. And then once you fill up, let me show you. Let me grab my little thingy. I'm gonna show you. I hope you like it. I've been collecting stickers, y'all. I have been collecting stickers. I have got all of these stickers for y'all. Very, very excited. I dropped some of them. And I also have another game aside from this. So when you guys interact, you get a sticker. It is if the first comment is actually a response to what I was saying and not just first, how some people just like to comment first because of the first. That is so lame. Pick up a personality, por favor. So if you actually interact with the question that I ask, and it's been a lot of film stuff, which I want this stuff to be somewhat like useful, sort of like some sort of knowledge, not like stupid stuff. I don't care what person married how many this and that. I more care like maybe what was their first film or what show did they co-star with their children. I'm thinking about this little game whatnot that I had. Can you guess who in 4 clues? Oh, but when you fill it out, then you get a big sticker and you get big stickers. There's lots of big stickers. These are some of the little stickers. These have like literally thousands, and we'll put them in here. I would love, so I actually have a bunch of cards that were from my late grandmother when she used to donate, how they send you stuff. So I would love to like be able to use those to send thank you, little appreciation, whatnots, because eventually I would like to send participation packages to people and actually do stuff, big events like. But I'd like to start using those envelopes and then get to a point where I can start donating to them so that I'll receive them and be able to continue on using those. Super, super cute. But yeah, I want to have like actual prizes. Yay. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. So these are the ones that are going to be for the questions and such. I do have, though, another one because I do have another idea game that isn't questions. It's more interactive. So I do have that. I want to do a variety show. So I've got ideas for games, little, ¿cómo se llaman? Segments. Jeez, I really lost the word. So sorry. Segments, different things, and I would like the stuff we talk about to be somewhat useful, somewhat helpful. So stuff that will give you like a recommendation of a film to watch, some food to eat, a place to go to, those sort of things. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It should make sense. I hope it makes sense. I would like it to be hopefully a bit of entertaining and informative. There you go. I hope that was like the best way to put it. Entertaining and informative. So I have tons of notes. Oh yeah, like I said, I'd like to do variety shows. So I would like to add little otras cositas. I have lots of film ideas. Eventually, I'd love to make film. I'm in Aurora, Illinois, not Chicago. I would like to though make film in Aurora and Chicago. I've got a lot of different ideas for that. Little stickers, which I didn't realize how different they all are. Yeah. So I have those. These. I'm sorry. I can't read what's being written, and I feel horrible. I have the worst eyesight. I need that like up here for me to be. If I'm being completely honest, my eyesight is horrible. I think I someone passed gas. No, that is awful. I actually read it, and that's what I read. Am I going to be able to go back later and read all this? Is that what I want to see? Oh, y'all are just having your own conversation? Okay. Amongst yourselves, y'all are chit-chatting amongst yourselves. All right, then. I'm just going to keep talking to myself. Are you paying attention over here? I believe they try to spell the word conversation, pero lo hicieron en un cutesy kind of way. Anyways, I have these notebooks for when we get more stickers, when y'all get more stickers. The big ones would go here, little ones would go along the lines. You can't really tell. But I need to make more videos. This one's for interactive. So this one's for questions. We're going to do question whatevers. And this one's more for interactive. That you would send like pictures, videos, and that's how you get the stickers. Ah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Okay. Ah, so let me put this away. I have to go over my notes. I have a lot of notes. I can't see me. So I can't remember what was the last video question I posted on what where. I think I did. I think that one of the last ones I did was like aside from Lost in Space, what other movies took place in space? And then I did one that Space Jam was a mix of animated like cartoon and real life. What other movies had that? What other films? But I gotta start implementing more. I do have other questioning. I haven't done them. I'm all nervous. This was a lot. This was really stressful. I just got yelled at all crazy. I didn't get yelled at all crazy. I did not get yelled at all crazy. It's just like I really can't see. And when I did see, they're being quite rude and it was going a little fast. It was very inappropriate. Ugh. You've left me feeling distraught. All right, let's get to it. I've got this notebook here. Let's go through the first one. Ooh, where is the blue one? I know the blue one 100% has a lot of notes inside of it, and I'm not seeing the blue one. This is the blue one that I want. Blue one, where are you hiding? Seriously. I think it got put away with the stickers. Well, it's not the blue one. It has blue pages. The pages are blue. And let's actually open this up to a blank page, or let's take that back. I kind of don't want to. I'm thinking about grabbing one of my other big notebooks and using that one to write in the actual final notes of what I'm going to work on. Ouch. I should just work on it on here. Oh, I have to stop doing this. Is why it's taking me so long to do stuff. Let's just grab, I guess, what are these notebooks? What are these? Guys, I'm starting to I'm starting to feel anxious about how I want to write my notes out. No, I'm having a slight panic attack. No, get it together. Oh no. Oh no, where's my other notebook? Oh no, I'm having a slight panic attack. No. Oh no. Let's see. Um Okay, so I have these two notebooks. They're hardcover, fabulous. I utterly love them. This one's a single subject with really cute paper, and then this one is a multi-subject. She got cute stickers. Yeah, she got cute stickers. Stop. Pero mira, it's got these little dividers. These dividers. The dividers. She got dividers. Dividers. 5 total dividers. Dividers. 5 dividers. Dividers. Okay, so she has 5 dividers. Oh no! I knew the battery was low over here. I was so sorry. But you're not gone yet. I'm doing it again. I'm so I apologize. And I'm speaking into this microphone. I'm apologizing to them over there who don't have the microphone, and I apologize to you for apologizing so loudly to them, to you. Apologies. Sincerest apologies. I'm so sorry. I've never played that game. All right. I need to figure out the notes. I need to figure out how I'm going to write this up. Okay. You know what actually would be a fabulous? And I don't know where I put them. I'm trying to think. Things got moved. Let me check. We did have a flood a couple weeks ago. Let me go. Let me hold on 1 second. 1 second. I actually could have brought you with. Oh no. Oh no. I can't. Oh no. Oh no. So I'm pretty sure that my clipboards are at the bottom drawer, and of course it appears that something has moved in an awkward position, making it impossible to open the bottom drawer without the drawer above it coming with it, which means I need to remove everything that is in the drawer or take off the drawer entirely. Well, yeah, I have to take off. No, I just have to take off the top drawer. Or the bottom. I have to take off the drawer. I don't know if I can reach back. I can't take everything out entirely. I'd have to reach back and just take out what's from the back. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I can't reach the darn notebook, and it's not helping my little slight mini panic attack that I'm having because I'm trying to figure out what notebook that I'm going to use, and I don't know which one I'm going to use. I have multiple notebooks all over the place, and I really don't want to ruin these ones. Oh, so sorry. Let's get it together. This is why it takes me so long to do stuff, because I have little mini panic attacks. I'm very indecisive. So there's so many options and such. Okay. I just gotta do it. Pero el problema es que no quiero. El problema también es que yo no sé cuál o cómo lo quiero hacer. Si debo usar esto o lo otro, pero si uso el otro a la misma vez, a lo mejor riesgo el mismo situación pasando donde tengo demasiado cosas escritas por todos los diferentes libretas y no sé qué estoy haciendo. So, siento que a lo mejor sí debo de empezar con esto para que todo está mismo en un mismo página y nomás puedo ir uno a uno, no 10 a la misma vez, porque si uso este otro libreta, eso es lo que voy a hacer, 10 cosas a la misma vez. A lo mejor si hago 10 cosas a la misma vez va a ser más pequeño aquí. You know what I mean? Anybody know what I mean? Anyone at all? If not, it's fine. It's okay. I think I should use this one notebook to start. Oh. Okay. Okay. And just work, write out whatever. When I have more going on, I don't know what any of that means. Okay. I'm going to just use the one notebook to start. One notebook. Apologies if I'm shouting. One notebook. Okay, I'm trying to stay calm as I figure this out. I don't know which notebook I should go through first. There's so many. Wait, I already had opened this one and it said get stuff done, right? Get stuff done. But let's get stuff done with this notebook. Let's go through this one first. Okay, first page. Campaign episodes featuring campaigns. I Love Lucy, the Dick Van Dyke Show, and the campaign, the movie. I was keeping that as a reference or a reminder. Because I was debating on doing like a whole campaign. Make me your next celebrity. I'm too nervous. I'm a mess. Maybe if my confidence were higher. But I lack confidence. Na, 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 na. Because I'm paranoid about everything. And on top of it, it's just a mess. Anyways, don't assume why someone is speeding or driving slow. Why someone is. What word is that? Rambling or quiet. I was thinking about playing a don't assume game because a lot of people assume that they know what's going on with someone. Could I make a little video? Guess what's going on with the person? And then I feel like I'll save that for later. That's a little one. I'm thinking about a little cartoon. Open up the door. I mentally see it. Zero idea how to make that video. I can see it. I no idea how to make it. So we're just gonna save this for another time. Save it. Okay. Monologues. Ooh. I have monologues written down. So I have quite a few monologues written down. Which one? Okay, I can't find this one episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show. He had this lady go on the show. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with it, but he had this female comedian go on the show, well, in the writer's room. And she was a comedian. She was a comedian and she was going to be on the show. And she was brought into the office to speak with them. And she did a monologue while she was in the office about her supposedly being on the phone, chit chatting with one of her friends, arguing with her husband. I have not seen that episode. I don't know. It's not available. I've listened to and watched like every single episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show that's available, and I cannot find that episode with that female comedian doing the monologue on the phone. But I do want to do my own version of that. So I should write that down because I can definitely do that. Anyways, I gotta remember this is not a pink pen. This is a black pen. I thought it was gonna be pink. I was very disappointed to see that it was not a pink pen. Oh, and I think this one's a whatnot. Should I use this purple one? This purple pen. Now I'm like, I don't want to rip the page out or write on this page. Like maybe I should just rip this page out and keep it over here and only write on this if I need notes. Rip this out, I need to do it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a good monologue. Dear Mrs. Petrie, your husband is in jail. Something like that. Dear Mrs. Petrie, I'm writing you this letter to tell you your husband is in jail. That was a good monologue. Where he's alone in the Casita Bonita. You want to do that one? I wrote on a note. Um, a comedy note. Something my child said to me. It's actually quite humorous. I've got quite a few notes to go through. I feel weird because I just remembered like this does a whole little whatnot on my page. Me estoy sintiendo bien chistosa. Stop. This is why I would like someone sitting here that can just like entertain y'all while I go through my notes and you're not just like, you know what I mean? Because these notes are weird and you're looking at me reading them. No, let's go back from here. I got real. I'm not sure what was being said on this bottom note here. All I know is that someone said, I think it's more like Veggie Tales. Assuming I'm being made fun of again. Feel nervous to draw. I don't know if I should, like, is there even any point? Or should I? Oh. Here we go. Okay, so I'm highlighting some of the monologues. I'm going to, oof. I want to do, you are really low. Oof, I have a John Mulaney one here. I gotta look that up. I can't remember what exactly it is. The Honeymooners. There's a good monologue in the show The Honeymooners. No, no, there. No, no, there. No, no, there. I feel like I should cut this and come back with a bunch of like games that we can play. I'm gonna do that. I just got a message over here. I'm gonna cut this and then I'm gonna come back later with some games ready to play. I'm gonna go through these notes, record some stuff, and I will be back later. Hopefully, some of y'all are here. Okay, bye.